HBAR holders, welcome back to the Crypto ZX channel. Shout out to you guys, for tuning in on a regular day-to-day basis. You guys know, we're back with these daily updates that you guys seem to enjoy a lot. Let's take a look together and see what's happening with HBAR right now as we are going into Monday morning. So we're starting off a brand new week, of course, but we're actually seeing a retracement for the broader market. And that did happen all of a sudden because, Bitcoin did see a shakeout. And I think that is due to some of the external news, obviously that was, coming out, which of course does tend to have actually a reaction, to the broader market. And remember, crypto never is closed. Crypto is always trading 24/7, 7 days a week, all 365 days a year. So, we did react a little bit, in terms of, Bitcoin in a negative way, which of course has dragged the entire market down with it. But over the last 1 hour, you're starting to see the market picking up once again. So are we about to rebound? We'll see what happens. I'll pull out the charts for you guys. But if you're looking at HBAR right now, we're down about 4.1% in USD and about 2% in Bitcoin compared with the market cap sitting at $10.3 billion. And the 24-hour trading volume is at about $300 million. But before we get into any further, as always, just a quick disclaimer, anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in crypto. So we're going to start off by taking a look at Bitcoin because it will explain, what's really happening. So you can see this for yourself. Bitcoin actually dropped below 117,000 down to 114,800. So quite a sharp pullback for BTC in just the last, few hours, about a 2% pullback, which of course is going to have an impact on the altcoin market. Now, if you're looking at the dominance, it actually went up. We're still sitting below 60%, but of course you are going to expect the dominance to, push back towards the upside. So pretty much, as we were seeing the dominance pulling down over the course of the last, 48 hours, we're back to where we were just on 16th of August. And of course, this explains, this right here is the major catalyst behind 5 to 6% pullback across the board. But, if Bitcoin is able to, push back up to the 116,800 range, I personally believe, dominance will make its way back down to these levels. It could be manipulation, of course, but, if you understand what we did see in terms of, an announcement that came out from Donald Trump, that has kind of had an impact on the broader market. So that's something we need to factor in. But if you're looking at HBAR's price right now, we still have yet to, leave this consolidation. I talked to you guys about, the worst case scenario, for HBAR. What would that look like? That would look like for us to retest 21.8 cents and drop it below that key range. That would end this consolidation range. And as of now, you're still seeing time in, time out that, we are accumulating and consolidating within the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. But you can clearly see this right on the daily time frame where we currently are. Significant support line, literally where we currently are sitting as of now. If we don't hold this support line, we could actually retest August 3rd levels, believe it or not. And if you want to put that into perspective, that itself would be a move of about 7% from where we currently are. So that would be a target that, we could be looking out for because that is the next major support line. As of now, you could see pretty much since breaking above, this 24.3 cents key resistance now, which is playing as a support, we have pretty much been supported by this exact level to 4 different times. You can see this for yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different times we have seen this exact same level play as a support. So, kind of giving us more of a confirmation that, this is a very key level for HBAR. But, we're still within the 61.8. Yes, people want instant, moves towards the upside, but that's not the case. The 24-hour trading volume for HBAR is still quite low. But yet you're still seeing a nice accumulation pattern playing out. Keep a very close eye on BTC. I would love to see Bitcoin sitting above, $117,000. But I'm sure if you follow the channel on a regular day-to-day basis, we know the significance of the 115,000 key support line. And that's pretty much where we are currently sitting. If this does not hold, this opens a door for us to retest 112,000. And I know, a lot of people are going to be like, the market was booming. Now, we're seeing a shakeup, but this market will see these types of swings. It's part of the game. And right now, it's very important to remain above 115. If not, these levels could be retested where we just were at the beginning of this month. So keep an eye out on Bitcoin. We'll see what happens. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys personally think. We'll see you later in Crypto ZX, and peace out.